In collectible coins, everybody's friend is what coin? The one we always want to have, the one we always want to find. It's the Great American Coin Hunt on steroids. Well, the survey from the U.S. Mint going back to 2017 says, without question, one coin, and that is the Morgan dollar. And tonight, we have a crazy opportunity for the last year of issue, certified, and you're going to see the price. Yeah, look at that price. That's for a certified 63, everybody. A certified PCGS 63, only $59.95. So let's talk about the Morgan dollar for a moment here, okay? The Morgan dollar is the big silver dollar, the largest coin ever put into circulation. It was our westward expansion, right? It came from silver, from the largest silver find in America, known as the Comstock Lode, which was kind of something discovered when they ran out of the gold search, right? 1849 was the big rush to California. To go over the mountains to get there, you had to kind of go to the upper northwest. That was the cleanest passage. And what happened? Well, they found silver, the largest silver find ever in America, the Comstock Lode. Now, up until this point in history, we were spotty at best for the big silver dollar. It ended in 1804. And from 1804 until 1840, we didn't even have a silver dollar. And then we introduce it, limited capacity, and then we find the Comstock Lode. The silver interests out west petition the mint and the U.S. government to strike a silver dollar now. But we have enough silver to where Spanish and English coins are no longer legal tender. That was 1857. So they hired George T. Morgan after the Bland-Allison Act was passed in 1878, and this was his design. So the nickname, the Morgan dollar, is from him, the designer. The coin was struck for 27 consecutive years, 1878 to 1904. And then it ended. Philadelphia, San Francisco, Carson City, New Orleans, 4 mints struck the coin in those 27 years. And then we went dormant. We pulled silver dollars in 1904. Well, then how can this coin exist? Well, if you remember, World War I, the U.S. is neutral until Woodrow Wilson pulls us in, or I shouldn't say it was all him. It was just until we decided to go in, right? But there's a story everybody forgets, and that was Senator Pittman was looking at the English and the trouble they were having in India. And the fact is the rush, the Axis powers were pushing to have all the people in India turn in their silver certificates and redeem them for silver. England couldn't cover. So who comes to the rescue? Well, we can't send them Morgan dollars, even though we have them, because it would tell the Axis powers it was the U.S. that bailed them out, which means now we're in the war whether we wanted to or not. So the Pittman Act melts over 60% of all the Morgan dollars ever. Struck those 27 years. And then in 1921, while they're looking for a new coin design, the peace dollar, to celebrate the end of World War I, the U.S. Mint says, hey, we got to do something with the silver we have left over. So they remade the Morgan dollar in 1921 until the peace dollar was finally decided late in the year. And they battled over the design of the peace dollar because on all older coins, like this one, the coin in the middle, the eagle has talons. In his talons, he has arrows, right? Well, arrows are an act of war. This coin celebrates peace. So they finally changed it late 1921 into the peace dollar, which is why the Morgan dollar was made for a full year. So in 2021, to celebrate the 100th anniversary of this coin, the world explodes again and they fall in love with the Morgan dollar. They made 175,000 of all of the mints. The Philadelphia Mint was launched on August 10th. And the rest is kind of short-term history. Today, can you find that 2021 Morgan dollar struck at the Philadelphia Mint in uncirculated condition with 175,000 of them made? Can you find that coin for less than $250? Can you find it for less than $300? I sold out last week at $249.95. This is the original, everybody, over 100 years old. These are certified 63s, which puts it into a whole different special category. And our price tonight's just $59.95. Now, there is a difference. People say, well, they made a lot of Morgans in 1921. And the answer is they did. They made 44 million. That's what the guidebooks will tell us. Red books, black books, blue books, etc., right? But how many of you have gone to PCGS's free website to get all of the numbers on every coin that they've ever seen in the last 40 years? If you go there and look at 63 and higher, what happens? There's only 112,071 coins known as of today that are 63, 64, 65, 66 added together. That's tiny. That's less than 2021 numbers. So buying a 21 Morgan's a wonderful thing. Having the last Morgan ever made, the story of the Wild West, the unique story of why it became a coin in 1921, and having them, right? But now you can buy one of the finest known. Why is it the finest known? Well, here's some reverse logic. It's just simple flow. When they're striking coins like this, right? There's quality production being done. But if they made 44.9 million coins in Philadelphia in 1921, they were slopping them out there like it was silly putty. Take that to the Silver Eagle story. 2015, the largest Silver Eagle production, 47 million coins. Almost identical, right? Why is that one of the rarest 70s? Because they struck so many, the quality went down. Now, all this is free information. We just love to talk about it. Guys, let's put a 1 minute clock up. Now, I haven't even talked about where my competition is. For this coin in a capsule, a mint state 60. They're at $89.95. We are $30 less and 4 grades higher. For this exact same coin, the same blue label, the same grade by PCGS. They're at $158. We are almost $100 less. Almost. We're $99 and a nickel. It's just one of the greatest stories ever told in coinage. And that's the 21. And when you go to certified, it becomes a whole different story. It's like, as Paul Harvey would say, right? And that's the rest of the story. You need to know the whole story to make this one as valuable as it is. Because again, the 21's a great story, a great coin. Why not own it? It's part of our history. But now in this grade or higher, whole different meaning to the word rare. Limited, special. And tonight, this one is all of that. $59.95 while they last. Join us. The phones are jammed up. Remember, abccoins.com is there, and it always will be. But it's time for me to be moving on.